Okay, I'm going to show you our first aid practical. This is a voluntary assignment that you can do using household items. This assignment is worth 20 points. Again, it is voluntary. You do not have to do this if you do not want to, if you don't choose to. But if you want to earn a couple of extra points, 20 bonus points, you can do this very video that I'm going to show you here now. So you need a couple of basic items, a pair of tube socks or a pair of socks. This is a rolled up cereal box, which would work just fine as well, or any kind of firm object of that type. Some sort of ace bandage. This one's a little wider, but a regular stretchy ace bandage would work good. This is going to be my swath. This happens to be just an old tie that I'm going to use to tie it off. And probably the hardest thing, and you're going to make sure you get this, is a triangular bandage. And you want to make sure that you do have one extremely long side, because that's going to be important in making the sling. So over here I have my victim, and I'm going to use a child, which you can do this on a child as well in your house, or you could do it on another adult. It doesn't matter. The technique is the same. So he has a broken arm, or he's fallen and he's hurt his arm. He's hurt. Which arm hurts? This right arm hurts. So he's got a sore right arm. So I'm going to help him hopefully immobilize that arm, stabilize that arm with just something as simple as a simple splint with an ace bandage. I put him in a sling, in a swath, and I'd be ready to take him to the hospital or wherever I needed, or to the clinic. Okay? So I know it hurts a little bit. Can you help me hold that right there? Can you help me hold that? Good. Okay? And I'm going to put your ace bandage right on there. And I'm going to wrap it nice and easy. And I don't want to wrap it too tight, because I don't want it to cut off his circulation. I just want it nice and firm. You can hold it with your hand there if you want. You want to hold it there? You can hold it. No? You're good? Nice firm wrap, not too tight. I'll make sure I secure it. If you notice, I'm leaving the fingers exposed. Hold that hand up for me. Can you hold it up? Can you hold it up? I'm leaving the fingers exposed for a very good reason, and I'll tell you that in a second. As I secure this, his fingers and his hands are exposed. I'm going to use that sock to kind of put that in his grip. So that way it kind of immobilizes that hand, and that kind of keeps everything solid right there. Is that okay? Now, can you hold that across your heart like you're saying Pledge of Allegiance? Can you use your other hand to hold it right there? Okay? Now, I'm going to use my triangular bandage to create the sling, to kind of take the weight off of his shoulder, off his arm, elbow, wrist, whatever it is that may be hurting. So you do have that long side. You take the long side, and I'm actually going to go across his body with the long side going to the good shoulder, which is what I really want to do. So I kind of hold one short side, make the long side holding. I'm going to come to the other side over here. Can you hold your arm out just a little bit? Bring out your good arm for me. Bring out your good arm. There you go. Now, I'm going to lift this up just easily right over, and he can feel as comfortable as possible. How is that? Does it feel okay? Can you lift your hand up a little bit? All right, just like you're saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm going to tie a knot on the opposite side of his neck. I don't want it in the middle, and I don't want it way over here on the injured side. I want it on the opposite side. So just a small little knot. So stand up for me. Can you stand up? And he's doing pretty good. Now, the last thing I want you to do is be careful with this. This is the swath, and this is to prevent lateral movement. I'm going to wrap his shoulder or his sore arm or whatever it may be to the good side. I'm going to tie that off, and that's going to prevent any kind of further lateral movement. Now that I have that secured, relax your shoulder. Are you okay? Now he's ready for me to take him to the clinic or to First Med or to the ER, wherever I needed to go, and they can take care of it there. Now this is your task. It's pretty simple. It takes a couple of minutes. Create your own little video. Send a video to me in an attachment, and it doesn't have to be very long. With your completed project and your little candidate, I'll add 20 points. It'll show up as a bonus item on the grading on BlazeView. So go ahead and create that video, send it to me in an email, and I'll get you checked off. If you have any other questions about the course or anything that's going on, just let me know.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.